Alright, today we're playing Dead Rising 1 again. We're going to continue on from what we were doing last time. And hopefully this time, like I was saying last time, we can get to some psychopaths. Definitely Cletus first if we get
What is a psychopath?
Actually, weirdly enough, Dead Rising did teach me the difference between a psychopath and a maniac.
Oh, you're talking about a psychopath as a person.
Yeah. A psychopath is actually someone who's still the same person.
I got it.
But just going crazy. But a maniac is a person that takes on a whole new identity.
Oh.
While
okay.
being crazy. Because Dead Rising 4 has maniacs instead of psychopaths. Anyway.
Does that sound too loud?
No, this is perfect. This is where we left off last. Back up for Brad.
Speaking of which, I need to go back to the gym, man.
Yeah, I forgot.
After seeing this, I need to go to the gym.
Brad? Oh, there he is. There's Brad shooting zombies.
Who's Brad?
That guy.
Where?
You see the guy with the name above him? Right there? In the yellow?
Oh.
He's,
Keep going.
1 second. I can't remember it. There we go. You gotta clear zombies or else he'll just keep...
What kind of weapon is that?
The
Plasma gun?
This is the Mega Man cannon.
A Mega
Ow.
Man?
Zombie just slapped me. Brad has this problem of just wanting to stop to shoot every zombie.
He's a zombie.
So you gotta like kill.
You got the mall jackets on. Oh, he's biting you, man.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
Nothing. This is Alfresca. We'll rarely come here.
What's Alfresca?
It's if you don't remember, it's a whole like mall setup. So we're like going through different areas. This is like their food court, like Little Italy area.
Dude, they're aggressive on this one, man.
Yeah. But they don't do much damage while you're at level 50. I'm trying my hardest not to shoot Brad because he can die.
Who's Brad?
He's a Homeland Security agent.
Are you playing online or is that?
No, this is 100%. He's an NPC. This is 100% offline. There was no online for this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't until Dead Rising 2.
Is this guy does wrestling moves?
It's a whole skill set he's got, but yeah, he does. I gotta show you a couple, cause I can do them, but I just gotta.
How long does this take to load up?
It's just a little like thing. It takes no less. We get another cutscene right here. I've played this like 1.5 million times before. I can pretty much just call out cutscenes when they're gonna happen.
Too bad we can't pause this.
If you hit the pause button, it just skips the cutscene. Right now, they're trying to get to the entrance plaza to find Dr. Barnaby, that old man from our last video.
Yeah.
And because Frank's took a picture of him near entrance plaza, so they think he's going to be here. Which, yeah, he is. He's in this bookstore right up here. Which I don't think he can go into until after he leaves this place. Yeah. Brad just takes forever to walk, so it's just easier just to walk ahead of him.
What was he even doing?
Sir, if you could just kindly come with us, we
Everybody
can wrap
loves
this
books.
whole thing up. No, I'm not leaving until you can guarantee me safe passage through this gate.
I've seen this screen.
You've probably seen me play it before.
I remember that guy doing that.
You've probably seen me play it before. I've played this game like 1.5 million times.
Dr. Barnaby?
Dr. Barnaby! There's Dr. Barnaby, let me in. I like books.
He's almost a zombie anyway.
Yeah. Brad's head is shaped weird.
He turned down my offer to protect him. Said he isn't
What happened to the girl that was on there?
She's in the security office still.
Jesse has a direct line to
Jesse, that was the lady you
The
were
first thing we need to do
asking
is to
about.
call for backup.
Call for backup.
Why's he got a camera? Is it?
Because he's a
reporter.
photojournalist.
Yeah, that's right. He was in a helicopter or something.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get a stupid phone call letting for the entrance. That's case 1-3 down.
So where are we trying to get to?
Case 8, I think, or the facts.
We're gonna get that's gonna take a long time.
Yeah, but it's a full series. We can draw it out and all that.
Yeah, but let's only go 30 minutes.
Well, yeah, we're not gonna do the full thing today.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And
there's only 8 stages on it. Hey, Otis.
Yeah, that's the guy who gives you calls.
That's
and all
a
that.
cool name.
Yeah, but he's aggravating.
Why are you running in circles?
Because he can't do anything else while he's calling you. There's this interesting secret survivor up here that unless you know he's up here, you'll miss him. But then again, if you come upstairs and you see all these zombies here, you might wonder what's going on here anyway.
Zombies!
Yeah. But, there's a secret survivor in this store that they're in front of. And
She's laying all over your clean.
it's fine. Okay, get this. You see, these are just cardboard boxes, right?
Yeah.
This dude right here, Bill.
What are those things hanging out?
They're just the little icon lets you know you can pick them up. This guy got trapped behind a wall of boxes.
Why's this fat dude sitting in there?
Okay, I'm explaining it. He got trapped behind this wall of boxes in this store during the holiday before this whole zombie virus
And
thingy
couldn't
broke
get
out
out?
and couldn't get out. Dude couldn't push over like 10 boxes.
He's gonna get eaten by the zombies quick.
Oh, he doesn't get eaten, but you can save him. But I don't need him.
Dude, you killed a guy that's already died.
Well, I'm not doing a survivor run. I'm gonna tell you.
Why would you kill a guy that's not even a zombie?
This
man?
because I'm gonna let you know. If I start saving survivors during this, it's gonna be like twice as long. Because believe me, I've done it before. It takes.
What is the purpose of this game?
To survive until
To get where?
day 3.
To get out of the city or
To
something?
get out of Willamette with your helicopter and all that.
Oh, okay.
Because the guy said he'd come back. You see those propane tank thingies right
So
there?
is the city blocked off to the world or something?
Right now, yeah.
I think that's an oxygen tank. That zombie's biting you, man. He's fast, too.
How did that miss? Sometimes I like to do this and just juggle the shopping cart. You've probably seen me do it before. 1 second.
That's cool.
Trying to remember.
Who's the guy pushing the tank?
There's the zombies that push those oxygen tank things. I want to show you a skill. I'm just trying. It's been a minute or two since I've played this.
Oh, suplex. They do wrestling moves on here.
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of wrestling moves.
Somersault kick.
Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Disembowelment. I don't remember how you do face pressure, but dude, stop walking. Stop walking. Okay, we're gonna go fight Cletus now because I forgot that you have to actually do a bit of story before you can fight him. But we're gonna go fight Cletus. He's an aggravating psychopath in my
so they
opinion.
got 216 shots.
Yeah, that's how many I got left. Just kick his own. I love the funniest part is when you just do this. Just dang it, I missed. When you just kick zombies out of your way.
Dude, that one like to bite you.
Don't worry, let me just chug a whole thing of OJ and be perfectly fine.
I remember you telling me about that.
He chugs whole gallons of coffee creamer,
What does
OJ.
that give him? Energy? Life?
Yeah, it's his life meter. And the mobile game, you actually have a hunger meter, which is dumb.
What is it doing? Why does it load like that in the middle of the
That's
thing?
just showing you some of the skills you can do in the game. It's just something to have there while the game's loading.
That is how old is this game?
2006.
Oh, no wonder. It's pretty old.
And there's Otis again.
Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird how it loads in the middle of the game like that?
Yeah, because games these days no longer have loading screens anymore. They just take you directly to the game.
Nintendo didn't have any loading screens like that.
Well, later Nintendo games did, yeah, but early Nintendo
It
games
just kept
did.
going.
Well, yeah, 8-bit.
Movie Land. It was a movie
Colby's,
theater.
yeah, Colby's Movie Land is essentially a big movie theater area. Dude, you only fight one psychopath there, and he's a cult leader, dude.
Is he a regular person or is he a zombie too?
He's a psychopath. Okay, we're gonna go to North Plaza to go
You
get.
know, this reminds you of Fortnite.
I guess so.
Kind of does.
But this was actually one of the first few games like this because the zombie genre wasn't really a big thing back in the day for video games. I mean, first-person shooter zombie video games in the arcade.
What's the
House of
temporary
the-
agreement? What's that?
That's the case I can go do, but I'm gonna go do fight Cletus first before I do any more story.
What is it, a college or something?
No, it's the mall. This is Leisure Park, the area where you could, how malls will have a little walk-around area outside
Yeah.
for you. That's what this is essentially. Then there's Paradise Plaza, Wonderland Plaza. Ooh, I hope you get to see Adam during this moment, during this playthrough.
Those are the same characters over there.
Because they are the same zombies. Really? We're right by the door. Just leave me alone.
Face Crusher.
Yeah.
Which is a bulldog.
Yeah. That move's a lot easier to perform in Dead Rising 2. Because on here you have to be beside them and do specific motions and all that to get it to work.
I'm not gonna watch my hit making
Okay, we're almost to Cletus.
Cletus, the Slackjaw, Yoko.
Yeah. He's a gun shop owner. Here's a coffee
Doesn't
creamer.
surprise you, a guy named Cletus is
Let me just chug this whole thing of coffee creamer to be...
somebody named
And not use
Cletus
the
owns a gun
bathroom all over
shop.
myself.
You ain't got time to use the bathroom. You're fighting zombies.
Actually, weirdly enough, that's how you use the, save the game. You go to the bathrooms and all that to save.
Does he have to take a whiz in it?
Yeah.
Does he takes a whiz in the game?
Well, not like legitimately, but like it's implied. That's what he's doing. And the zombie.
That means he's biting you when the blood comes out, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Look how many jugs you got.
Yeah, you have to have that much. And here's Cletus's introduction.
Look, mister, if we're gonna fight these zombies, we need guns!
That's Cletus.
Damn zombies about as far as I can throw them. And I trust people even less. Don't shoot. Look, let's talk this over. You talk to my 12 gauge. Don't get no closer. I'll blow you all to kingdom come.
This guy literally, right here, the survivor, is just never. This is why you never see this guy again, because he's dead. He was random though, like he wasn't even anywhere near him when you come here.
Situation like this, I can't afford to trust nobody.
And that's your first introduction to a psychopath.
So
And
how's
now
he?
I'll fight him.
How does he beat him?
Go on a second. I'm trying to remember how you aim. You have to shoot him.
Money's flying out.
Yo, money wasn't a thing yet until Dead Rising 2 as like usable.
Oh, he shot you down.
Yeah,
man.
that's the aggravating thing about Cletus. He could shoot you with his shotgun and do that. If I wanted this battle to go a little faster, I could use my
Why don't you get closer to him?
You can't.
He's drinking some too. You saw that?
Yeah, whiskey.
What else can he
Okay,
kill
stop
you?
that. I hate the okay, 1 second. Where are you at?
You killed him?
No. Otis, I don't need any cold right now. There's an easier way of fighting him and all that. It's just, I'm trying to draw it out a little bit because I've never truly fought Cletus like normally before. I've always just killed him pretty quickly. Because he's aggravating on a normal level to fight. Come on, Cletus. Stop. Ugh. And this is the easy way to beat him. You just shoot him with that. And he dies.
Plasma thing can kill anybody.
Yeah, it kills pretty much every psychopath in 2 hits.
Damn, mister. Go on now. What are you crazy?
I love how he's calling him, asking him if he's crazy.
You want guns so bad that y'all are willing to kill for them?
If he was willing to kill to keep his gun, he's doing the same thing. And there's the guy he just shot. This guy he shot. In the Wii version of this game, Chop to Drop, you actually can save Cletus, weirdly enough.
Look,
And
his chin goes through his collar. You see
yeah,
that?
that's the early games for you. And that's the end of Cletus, the Slackjawed Yokel. And he's dead. And but like I just said, in Dead Rising Chop Till You Drop, the Wii version of this game, you can actually save Cletus and buy guns from him. But in this version, he just dies instantly. Okay, we're gonna continue the story now. I really gotta get Adam's chainsaw because trying to walk through zombies sucks. Let me pop another dude. What do you want, Otis? Oh, that's Leah. I believe, right? No, that's Bert and Aaron. Oh yeah, Aaron. In my opinion, one of the worst survivors ever, because he's so difficult to deal with. Because he just wants to, like, crawl around on the ground and be a problem. I'm not gonna go get him, because he's aggravating.
Why is there boards over there?
Because this whole area, like I said in the last video, in every Dead Rising game, they always try to have a thing where it's a construction area everywhere. North Plaza's under construction. In Dead Rising 2, it's South Plaza.
It loads faster every time.
Most of the time, yeah. Dead Rising 3, I want to say, it was like an airport or something. I don't think there was a construction area in Dead Rising 4, but I could be. No, yeah, there was. Because it was, I don't remember, I didn't play Dead Rising 4 that much, but there's a little interesting thing about this. You can actually get up here. There
This
we
looks
go.
like the college, Coastal College of Georgia.
It kind of does. There's a bicycle around here somewhere. I think it's over there. But after a while later on in the game, I won't have to come through Leisure Park anymore because I get this shortcut if I save Adam's survivor, Greg. who shows me a shortcut between Wonderland Plaza and Paradise Plaza.
Yeah.
And it saves you so much time in the game.
So the whole thing's fought in the mall?
The whole thing. It's essentially... They took inspiration from George Romero's Dawn of the Dead, because in the second one, they spend the entirety of their time in a mall. Wait, is Kent up here still? Yeah, there's Kent. He's a later psychopath, but he essentially introduces you to the camera mechanics of the game. He's a bit aggravating. But he's an easy psychopath to fight, except in infinite mode, because he's, like, surprisingly powerful. They didn't hire voice actors because this is a Japanese-made game. A lot of Japanese games, you had to, like, read the subtitles, like Pokemon games and all that.
You're talking about cameras in the middle of an apocalypse?
Yeah, because he's trying to get the best shots. He's trying to act like the same thing as Frank here a little bit, trying to get the, like, pictures of everything that's going on and all that, be known for it after this and all that. But the problem with that is Kent took it a little too far and didn't get out of the mentality. Eventually, at some point, Frank does. Because Frank realizes the severity of what's going on. At some point. He talks a lot. There's no traction on his shoes. Yeah, you could throw zombies sometimes. Okay, he's essentially going to, like, introduce you to the camera mechanics, but it's, like, you already know how to use them at the beginning of the game.
Fantastic. Perfect.
Okay, I'm trying to remember exactly what you have, because he's a bit aggravating with it. 700 PP from his cool pose, I can't remember. 1 second.
Oh, yeah, great.
Dang it.
I don't get it. What's going on?
This is essentially your tutorial to how, like, points work for the camera, but it's a bit aggravating because nothing's ever good enough for Kent. But you have to do it in order to unlock him later as a psychopath. You'll get a cutscene after you do it, too. I'm trying to remember. Whoa, I forgot he could do that. He's this stupid flying kick thing.
Fantastic.
That would work.
Hey, you keep that guy pretty
Oh, yeah, because I'm, like, super strong. Does he want... I forgot if he wants me to take a picture of him doing what he wants. He's gonna take a picture of me. I know I'm about to get attacked by a zombie. Dude is so aggravating with this stupid stuff. One second. I forget how you do it specifically, because I've never truly done it correctly. Come on, dude. You got porcupine
Oh,
hair.
yeah, great.
This is weird.
Yeah, I hate this part. This part right here would always suck, because, like I said, I never get it right the first time. Come on,
Two
dude.
makers?
Great shot.
Did that count?
I don't get why this is important to the video game.
That's because it's to teach you how to do, like, PP events later.
What is PP events?
That's essentially where, like, if you take a picture of, like, a zombie doing something specifically, you can get, like, more points for it and all that.
Oh.
I think it's when it hands in front of his face. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly it.
Great shot.
Okay, and that should be the last thing before... Yeah.
Zombies sneaking up on them.
That part always sucked. It's essentially a tutorial.
Well, it's in focus. And,
If you notice, he's got 4 cameras on him. He's got 1 on each side. Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's
Yeah,
a serious photographer, isn't he?
he's obsessive.
Okay, here comes the next one, Frankie.
Frankie.
But first, feast your eyes on my work.
You hear
Look
how...
at his mouth. Looks
Yeah.
like he had braces.
Look at how...
This is my most emotionally moving shot.
He's so, like, arrogant about what he's doing, too.
This is my sexiest shot.
Sure. He's a nerd.
He is a nerd.
This is my most violent shot.
That should already right there let you know he's like a psychopath. I don't even know how you would get a shot like that unless you like a queen or something.
Okay, here's the deal, Frankie. You gotta go out there and take even better pictures than the ones I just showed you. You think you can handle that?
Huh? Bruh. I love the fact that Frank's a real photojournalist. Kent is just some guy.
He's like a guy.
He's a Brad. Okay. Hopefully I get the call for Adam soon. But for right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue on with the story. believe temporary agreement happens in here. Oh, that's Leo. I forgot. 1 second. Come on, Otis. Finish talking. Thank you. Alright, we're going back to the warehouse now. Jump kick.
Jump kick.
Best move
Drop
in the whole
kick.
game series. Anyway. We're going back to the safe house too. I believe we get introduced to Queens when we come. Yeah, this is introduction to Queens.
Queens.
Yeah, you'll see.
Zombie dance.
And there you go. That's a queen right there. It's a wasp.
What about it? Is it a zombie too?
It somehow is what caused the zombie outbreak. I don't understand it. They try to explain it later on in the game, but it doesn't really.
Why is it making the zombies act up?
You'll see.
Does it control them?
It's because it's like larvae that turn them into zombies, and when you kill a queen, and that happens.
Oh, it kills the rest of them.
Yeah.
So that's how you beat them, is by killing the queen?
Well, that's one way to like. It's just essentially becomes a weapon later on in the game.
That's weird.
Yeah. It's still not as good as Adam's chainsaw.
That's what started the whole zombie outbreak?
These queens, because supposedly you see these little larvae on the ground. That's what's in them that turns them
Maggots.
into zombies.
Those are maggots.
They're larvae. You can
Well, he
step on
crushed them.
You can. I feel like you're stepping on them. They can die, but there's really no reason to do it. And but like the zombies on here are dumb and it's like just normal. They can't pick up anything. This is how you get a.
They're like your traditional zombies.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think it happens yet, but they can get into this elevator right here.
Where are you at now? Still in the mall?
Yeah, I'm going up to the roof now to get back to the safe house because it's the only way up there. Zombies. If I believe correctly, both Adam and the convict should be showing up soon.
What's the name of the guy that plays Rick in Walking Dead? What's his real name?
Andrew Lincoln.
What?
Andrew Lincoln.
Oh, I thought you said Abraham Lincoln. Andrew Lincoln, he says zombies.
Zombies.
Like
Back when
Ozzy Osbourne.
that's back when he actually had a British accent.
Ozzy Osbourne says zombie. You know he is British. He just
Yeah,
talks
but-
like that.
So that's what Dr. Barnaby
Now
said.
who is she?
This is Jesse. Brad.
And she's part of Homeland Security.
Yeah, they're Homeland Security.
Why are they in there?
Because this is essentially an act of terrorism.
They got the city blocked off, or it can't
Yeah, they
spread?
got the whole town blocked off.
The signal's being blocked.
Originally, there were supposed to be 3 Homeland Security agents in the game, but they scrapped it eventually. There was actually supposed to be a whole story based around this little girl originally, but then they changed it.
They made her look realistic.
I guess it was easier to animate her, I guess. Than
Yeah,
Brad,
she looks more real than the rest of them.
or more finished.
Yeah. Now the star looks the most unfinished.
Frank, yeah.
He's built weird.
Well,
like
Frank
he's-
also went through like a ton and a half
look
model
how
changes.
look how big his hand is, and look, he's
Frank,
shaped weird.
Frank also went through like 1.5 million design.
Frank almost
changes.
looks like Frankenstein.
Maybe that's why he's called Frank. Also, but this is 2006. Why is there a boombox there with cassette tapes?
I don't know.
Sure. As long as you tell me what's going on.
Okay.
Very insistent.
I'll tell you what you want to know.
Later.
Later. We have more pressing business right now.
2
If we have to
front
wait
shirt
for 3
pockets.
days, we'll need supplies. Water.
You know the clocks in this game actually work like real clocks. They're not just like painted onto the walls. They actually like move with time as your watch does.
Wow.
I didn't know that until Flint pointed it out. Okay, we definitely will be getting the call for Adam. There's Otis.
That's an incinerator, isn't it?
What?
That's the vent.
That's
He's
the
back
vent.
to the beginning again.
Yeah, and this is how you get back and forth throughout the game. We should be getting the call for Adam soon. Yep, there they are. And that sticks for the rest of the game. And that's what happens when you use a queen as a weapon. Ooh, dude. But it doesn't kill other... Stop doing the dodge. His dodge roll is where you do this. But it does it anyway, even if you're not trying to do
There's
it.
mannequins on the floor.
Oh yeah. Mannequin Torso apparently is like a very strong weapon in this game. This, right here. Not
Because it's solid.
the boomerang arm. This right here is like one of the most powerful weapons in the game. somehow.
Because it's real solid.
Yeah, maybe that, but like this is again Dead Rising, where the dude can like chug a whole gallon of coffee creamer and be fine. Drink a whole carton of orange juice and not feel any effect. Like, how realistic are they? They should be getting a call for Adam soon. But I don't need that thing with it. Hey, there's a secret weapon I forgot to show you. I gotta come up here to get it. Out of the way, zombie chump. Zombie chumps. Okay, you come to Colombian Roast Masters. Flint showed me this the first time I was playing the game. Jump over this railing. Oh. Jump. And boom. Katana. And that's also another way to get another achievement.
Yeah, that thing works good.
Yeah. This was my original weapon when playing the game the first time, because look at how powerful it is. That's how I originally killed Carlito. He only takes like 2 hits from the katana to kill Carlito. Hammer throw. Like Thor's hammer.
They were the same thing as Irish Whip.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Freaking, you gotta go through food court to get the Wonderland Plaza. Yeah, after a while, you just never go back to food court, leisure park, or alfrescos, essentially, in this game. Because 3 of those locations just are unimportant later on in the game. Whenever the mall closes, that's when you get the call for Adam. Which I don't remember when that is. Pop an OJ. But, after we get through these first few parts, the game really starts to pick up. Right now, we're still in the build-up and all that. That's why it kind of feels like nothing's really happening. Also, these long moments where you have to go through Leisure Park and all that to get to other areas kind of sucks.
I don't understand why he's just walking through.
That's because he's chill.
Are you gonna use the mower to mow him up?
It's not that great, weirdly enough. Yeah, but like most of the time, as you can see, it's just pushing them. They're not really like getting hurt at the time.
Mowing them up, man.
It gets a lot better in other games, like Dead Rising 2, Dead Rising 3. There's even a wood chipper in Dead Rising 3. That's just a quicker way to like clear out the front doors, because they always crowd around the front doors, which makes it.
Yeah, that's the whole reason of it.
Yeah, but it makes it extremely hard to get through. Half the time, you're just trying to get to point A to point B. Oh yeah, you can also get up here if I remember correctly. Okay. Friend. Yep. There we go. I think you can get up here. Yep, there you go. It's a good way for infinite mode to, well, except in day 4. Apparently day 4 is glitched and you get hurt and the game crashes and all that. And all I gotta do now is just wait for the mall to close to get Adam's call. Because right now there's a lot of moments in this game, the same especially in Dead Rising 2, where you have these long break moments where nothing happens.
Yeah.
And you're just waiting for the next story part to happen. This is one
How'd
of
you
those
miss that, dude?
2006
You got
auto
cut
aiming.
up.
Auto aiming was not the best in
Chop
this
food.
game. Weapons blink when they're like about to break. If you could see in the corner up there, it's blinking. And it just broke. Hunk of meat.
What did you stick in his face?
That's a hand. There's these things
Give him a
called,
hand.
there's these things called hunk of meat.
Give him a hand.
Ow, ow,
Ooh, he
ow,
biting
ow,
you up,
ow,
dude.
Ow, ow. Oh yeah, watch what the flip kick does to zombies. Kicks their head off.
His head just popped off. That's cool.
Too bad you can't like, cause you could combo it to do like that, or you could do the roundhouse kick and you do the flip kick and then the roundhouse kick. You can combo it, but it doesn't like when you kick their head off, it doesn't like kick it out, which is dumb. You can't be in certain areas for calls that they're for. Like I want to go to Wonderland Plaza to do Adam, but I can't be in there to get the call to get it activated because for some reason it doesn't work that way. Kick, kick. Disembowelment. Oh, there's hammer throw.
Hear the music. You hear the music playing in the background?
It's just generic mall music.
Music. The intercom. They don't call it Muzak anymore. I don't know what they call it
Muzak.
now. Muzak was one of the first people that played that music on the intercom like that.
Oh. I forget that how powerful that weapon is. I know. He's got him up against the ropes. Oh no! I don't know why it changes the
Hammer
camera.
throw. It's like an Irish whip.
Yeah. Oh, come on, zombies. He does this piddly push sometimes too. Oh, there's Face Crusher.
Oh, Bulldog.
So it's like grabbing backwards. Okay, Frank. Okay, Frank. Frank. 1 second. Yeah, go ahead and pause it.
Okay, this is the
Dead Rising 1.
second part of Dead. What is it?
Dead Rising 1.
Dead Rising 1. So we're gonna pick up with the next section
Same.
next time with the next video.